Let's talk about doing new things. I know for me, one of the biggest struggles has been to try to use my head to figure out too much what this new thing is going to look like. And I have to remind myself all the time that I don't need to figure out anything. I mean, literally nothing. All I have to do is go back to the root. And the root is I love to draw. And from there, we'll just see where it goes, you know? And not have to worry about my stills on YouTube or when I post or any of that stuff. It can get overwhelming sometimes when you're watching too many videos. It starts getting in your head like, oh, I'm doing it wrong. But no, I've been doing it wrong, aka right, all along. So I just go back to the root, and the root is having fun and creating something new for me.
Don't just think I'm lazy.
Yeah, we'll call that one done. So I have this lofty ambition to just be like uber positive in everything I say and do on this new sort of whatever I'm working on right now, these new desk, I call them desk drawings. And the reality is today I really have not wanted to draw, and I just kept reminding myself, unless you're at a coffee shop or in a business meeting, and I don't go to business meetings, but I mean hypothetically, if I were in a business meeting or church and I were bored stiff, yeah, I'd draw. That's when I'm motivated to draw, is when I'm trapped somewhere. Now, I'm not trapped anywhere right now. I could go to the beach, you know? But the reality is I do love to draw. And part of the discipline is knowing drawing is not like cotton candy, you know? That stuff always tastes good. And it's not even like watermelon. Watermelon's awesome too. I've been eating a lot of that lately. It's more like salad. It tastes okay, but makes your body feel really good. At least I think it does. So, anyway. So, discipline. Drawing when I don't want to draw. Knowing that positive vibes come out of it. At least for me. That's all I can say. I can already feel I'm starting to get jazzed about this image. Color is an interesting thing in the course of the journey of life or whatever. I know that when I was in college and then after college, anytime I did quote unquote art, I was intimidated by color. And I don't know why that was. It for whatever reason was something I didn't approach the theory or study, or I had no problem in drawing my brains out. But adding color, I was kind of, I don't know, felt like when I did it, it didn't work. That's it. I didn't judge myself. I was just like, oh, that doesn't work. And so maybe I steered clear of color because of that. But then at some point, I started getting into just adding color, but keeping it simple. Maybe painting a board all yellow and then doing some line art on top of it. And that's when I started really enjoying color and realizing that color doesn't have to be full color. It doesn't need to be covering the board or the page. It can just simply be you know, that purple dot. Okay, I do talk about line thickness a lot, and I think there's a lot of power in varying your lines, your thickness of your lines. It just creates, I don't know, it just creates energy for me.
And I'm so tired of waiting. I've been waiting so long on you. And I'm so tired of waiting.
And I was never taught any rhyme or reason to line thickness. I didn't go into, I'm talking about masters in line thickness or anything. But I do know, starting with the thick lines and filling in thinner lines definitely seems to work pretty well. And I also remember being in middle school learning about cross hatching, which I don't do a lot of now, but gosh, I love cross hatching.
Flashing signs and neon lights hide the stars that guard you now. How will you find the fertile soil when every day you choose to toil? You pack your bags and start the car. Another weekend on the road, and I'll be out here on the side to catch you as you drive right by. I try to stop
That looks good.
you, but I'm slow. So the story goes.
I love drawing huge, and that's like really big sheets, you know, like 30 inches by, oh, I don't know, 30 by 30. But there's also something about bringing it back down to these cropped, smaller versions that have been a lot of fun too. When you go huge, I find I don't know where it's gonna go, and it's kind of like life, isn't it? Gosh, that's how life is. You don't know where it's gonna go. Life just goes where it's gonna wanna go. And that's what I love about working fluidly like this, just with, I guess, yeah, fluidly, like not knowing where any of this is gonna go or what it is. There we go.